Hi everyone, my name is Vio. Today I'm going to talk about how I got from this to this and back to this. Yeah. But first let's go all the way back to my childhood. I grew up in a village in Romania, and as a child I was very active. From age of 6 I was already working on a field. As a kids, we were very active until I went to high school. So at the age of 14, everything switched off because I moved from a village where I was active to an apartment in town where it's nothing to do. So my only activity was going to school and coming back home. That's it. Nothing else to do, and maybe a little bit in school, some sport classes, but it's nothing. So in 2 years I started slowly to gain weight because I wasn't active. I could see that I slowly put on weight. When I finished the high school I was about 72 kilos, and I could see myself very chubby and very puffy, and I felt so uncomfortable. I hated everything, nothing would fit me. Anyway, so I went to university and I chose to do that during the weekend so I could work during the week. And I started slowly to be active again because I was working and in the weekend going to university and all of these things. But also I started to eat a little bit less. Of course I didn't know what to eat, but I was eating junk food. And started to run. I remember I used to run about 6 to 10 kilometers every day, and I would eat junk food. Yes, that was my diet, junk food. I lost weight with junk food. It's possible. Now I realize, yeah, I actually done that. No good. So I was eating a sandwich in the morning. At my lunch I would have maybe a bowl of soup, and then in the evening a big slice of pizza like this, and that's it. I would eat that every day, and I remember I lost about 12 kilos in about 2 months. I think I lost, yeah, in 2 months I lost 12 kilos. During my university I was okay with my weight. I felt comfortable, but I remember I was quite flabby, and now I know why, because I didn't do any weight training. I was just running. I thought cardio, that's it, you don't need anything else. Anywho, so I finished university and I changed my job to an office job, and again everything switched off. I went again from being active to doing nothing, just sit down at an office. So again, during 1-2 years I gain again weight. I remember in these years I've done so many diets. I mean, done for about a week or two, and then I will give up, and then I will gain more weight, and then I will start myself during the day, and in the evening I couldn't do it anymore, and I will feel very hungry, and I will eat so much. I will eat chocolates, I will eat all the junk food because I was very hungry and I wanted to fill up, and I didn't care about anything, and then feel bad again, and then next day I would do it again and again. It was just a horrible cycle. And at one point I quit my job in Romania in office, and I came here in UK as an au pair, and again I started to be more active. I was doing housework, take care of the kid, play with the kid, so I was again a little bit active, and I started to lose weight again. But of course I was starving myself to do that, and I think I lost about 5 kilo in total. Not much, but that's all I lost, I think. As my au pair contract ended, I switched again the job to an office job. So again, being active to doing zero activity. That was in 2016, and I remember in 2016 I gained the most weight. I gained about 10 kilos in half a year or something like that. So now, here in December, at my heaviest that I ever been, I was 79 point, I don't know how much kilos. So you know how everyone in January, they have this New Year resolution thing? And that was my starting point. So I decided to, this year I'm going to lose weight, and I'm very determined to do that. I started to look on the internet, search on YouTube, everywhere to see ideas how to do that. I remember I found on the internet a program, a guy, I cannot remember his name. So I bought that program, and it was exercises and nutrition. Nutrition, it was like 5 days a week low carb thing, and then 2 refeeds day when you increase the carb. Now I know what that means, but back then I didn't know. What I understood from that is it didn't matter what kind of protein or what kind of fat I would eat, it's just low carb. So I would have, for example, sausages with vegetable, and it's good. Doesn't matter it's fat, high fat, or I didn't know about calories, I didn't know about anything. But anyway, as exercise, he was focusing on compound exercises and progressive overload. I slowly started to be comfortable to do the exercise and everything. I was doing 3 times a week lifting, and I didn't do any cardio because in his program he was like totally against cardio. Cardio is no good, cardio makes you flabby, blah blah blah. I was like, yes, I agree, I hate cardio as well, so I didn't do any cardio. But even like that, I was keep going. So in 6 months I lost about 6 kilo. Yeah, that was, but I didn't give up. It didn't matter, it was like just 6 kilo. I just kept going. How I said, in a nutrition plan, it was 5 days a week low carb and then 2 refeeds. But I used that 2 refeeds as a eat whatever you want. So yeah, even like that I lost 6 kilos. And I kept going, and I remember to keep myself even more motivated, I'm going to sign up for a bikini competition. I didn't know anything about it. So in February I signed up for a bikini competition, which was in September. So in 9 months I had to lose a huge amount of weight to be on the stage. So by June I lost only 6 kilos, and I was like, oh my god, what I'm going to do. And I remember a friend, she told me about a guy that is in here in my town, and he is a personal trainer and he's very good. First I was like, oh no, I don't know if I will be able to follow somebody's plan, blah 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 blah, like, I mean, physically to be in there with that person. Because the other one, I just bought his workouts from internet and followed my own. So I called this guy, his name is Dave, and he's amazing and he helped me so much. So I called him, we booked a session, and from the first session I loved him. I was like, I love this guy, I'm going to follow everything. So I was going to his place, to his gym 1 time a week, and he would give me advice what to do in the gym by myself. And then from losing in 6 months 6 kilo, I lost in 3 months 12 kilo. So I was losing every week 1 kilo. Still didn't know too much about nutrition, and he would tell me eat this and that, but I didn't know why I was doing that, why I should eat all these things. And I got to the stage. I wasn't ready for the stage, but I said, doesn't matter, I'm going to be on that stage. And of course I had my first competition. It was amazing. We were like 18, or I don't know how many girls, and it was fantastic to see all those girls looking so amazing, and I was like there like but it was okay because that was my my reward of doing all the hard work. So that was in 2017. After competition, so I remember I also bought tickets for Tenerife, my first holiday, looking good, and it was amazing. I had a good time and I kept going. It doesn't matter. I finished the competition. I didn't do this yo-yo again. You know, the yo-yo dieting like I used to do before. During 2018, I was going to the gym. I was learning about exercises. I started to really enjoy doing exercises and pay attention to food, and that made me sign up for a personal trainer course, and I loved it. During 6 months I learned so many things, and I think because I was so curious about everything, I actually really enjoyed it. And in this time that I was doing the course and everything, I was losing weight again. I will get leaner, I will look even better and better. And I said, you know what, I'm going to sign up for another competition this time, because now I know much more about food, much more about exercises. So at the end of 2018, November, something like that, I signed up for a competition 2019, and I gave myself 6 months to prepare for that competition, and I loved it. Again, the process was very nice. This time I knew everything about carbs, protein, everything. I really enjoyed the process, and I was very determined with everything. So I stepped on the stage and I placed third in both categories, so bikini category and model category. It was good. It was a good experience and everything. After my competition, because exactly 1 month before competition, I was dieting very hard, and I kind of went a little bit, I think, too low on calories, because I wasn't exactly ready for the stage, so I had to be more drastic with the diet. And because of that, after competition, I was like mad. I started to eat like never before. I would eat so much and still not get full. I will eat like, I don't know, like 3-4 portions, and I still felt hungry. I felt like my stomach is about to explode, but I would still feel hungry. It went like that for about 20 days. In 20 days I gained about 10 kilos, just like that, because I was very hungry all the time, and I will eat. Then I started to stabilize again. I said, you know what, this is it. I have to be careful with everything. Stop doing all this eating. And I slowly started to be consistent with everything again, working out and eating normal, like a normal person. And I still had, of course, those 10 kilos extra on me, but it was roughly okay. Didn't feel happy, but not bad either. And then in January 2020, I found out I'm pregnant. Yay! Yeah, so I found out I'm pregnant. I said, you know what, during this pregnancy I'm going to be a fit mom. I'm going to prove that you're not going to gain weight, and I'm going to work out, and everything is going to be okay. The first 2 months I went to the gym. I kept myself motivated. I can do this. I'm going to be an amazing mom, fit, pregnant, all of this, until the nausea hits in. Feeling sick, didn't like food, all my amazing healthy foods I start to hate those in like days. I hated the smell of it. I couldn't eat chicken. Everything makes me sick, made me sick. So from month 2 to month 4, all I ate was junk food. Because then for some reason that was okay, I felt okay on having it. I was gaining about 1 kilo to 2 kilo a month. It wasn't that bad because I was eating junk food, but I was eating that much. And then of course this virus. I forgot to mention that I was a waitress and I was active very, very, very much. I was on my feet every day and I was very active, going to the gym as well. And then the virus came and lockdown, gym closed, everything closed. The all activity I would do every day is walk for about 2 hours, and that's it. But because of the lockdown, because of all, everyone is depressed, everyone was like scared and everything. What we've done is just comforting ourselves in food. In lockdown, I cooked so much, all the recipes that of course are unhealthy, but I love them. During my pregnancy I gained 25 kilos, so that is plus those 10, so altogether 35 kilos. So now here I am, from this to this, so from 60 kilos to 95 before I gave birth. So after I gave birth, of course in 2 weeks I lost about 10 kilos like this, because that was just all these things, water, fluids, baby, everything. And then I realized I'm stuck with 25 kilo on my body, 25 kilo of fat. But I said, you know what? I'm going to lose this again. That's why I created this channel, so I can document my weight loss journey this time. And to see exactly what's going on now while I'm doing it. If you like to see my progress and see what I'm doing and how I'm going to lose this weight, subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.